Hello there, viewers. Sun Service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as Japan. Now, we're in a little tiny bit of a bind. Some of the last episode ended up getting retconned. Badly retconned. Because Dreadnoughts occasionally has this thing where your save file, for whatever reason, will just disappear and you can't get it again. Well, it did that. It did that, and my backup save is at this point, which this point is before we wiped out that German cruiser fleet. Well, I say wiped out, before we got into the massive fleet battle that we lost a few ships from and ended up being in dire straits for. Now, I'm going to be running this a tiny bit differently than last time. That fact being, I'm going to let them come to me. Let them come to me. I'm already setting a void for torpedoes. Tenryu, I guess you guys can... And we're not going to, send the destroyers in for a be-all, end-all, that's it, we're suiciding charge. Because that didn't go well last time. Essentially, I want to try and kill some of these from a distance, but then I also don't want to get in so close that their torpedo spam becomes a problem. Which, to some extent, that might have already have happened, because they're close. Their current closeness to me is... nope, go that way. That way, don't... What we want to do is we want to stay as best as we can outranging, because of exactly what's happening to Nurakura right now. They can inflict quite a lot of crew loss given their very fast firing, very low caliber gun choice. And it probably isn't helping that some of my ships like Nurakura here are being forcibly put toward the enemy formation as well. Which then hits gained against her is then taking out multitudes of her crew, which isn't good. Yet now Amagi's going through that. It's because of the formation, really. The way the formation's done up, the ships are getting stuck in to ways that, like the Nurakura here, now she's getting torpedoed. Oh, for God's sakes. Right. Well, we all know this is a nightmare. Right. I think while we're trying to fix this situation of the game crash, I'm going to go quickly do something off camera that I need to do. Scarlett, there is something important I must tell you. On Friday, I know because I forgot and I made sure to say goodbye. But oh yeah, I just thought I'd let you know this time while it's fresh in my memory. Okay. That behind camera thing I need to do done. But yeah. Not even 5 minutes, properly 5 minutes in, and it crashed. And it crashed. So yeah, that was not good. Now, a semi-repeat of that, but I'm not going to have the ships in formation this time. As in this situation, ships in formation mean a ship that's dead. Yes, it's more annoying on the you know, the micromanagement side of things, but honestly, I prefer that over losing a ship or two. Like, I think anyone would prefer nightmarish micromanagement over losing their ships. And that's what I'm doing. Nightmarish micromanagement so I don't lose my ships. Ibuki turn back. Fujai turn back. Zuikaku turn back. Nurikura, Haruna, and Magi also turn back. Tenryu turn back. And destroyers, you guys are fast enough that I don't even need to worry about formation, being in formation killing you, so or at least hopefully I don't have to worry about that. Now, I have kind of now put the older battle cruisers at a disadvantage, but oh well. Sorry, the older battle cruisers, not armoured cruisers. Why was I thinking armoured cruisers? I don't know. Maybe it's because we still had the Tengu somewhere. Well, yeah, we still had the Tengu full stop. So yeah, they have 18.1 centimetre guns. That's like 7 point something, if I remember correctly. And lots of them. Just like as well, they have lots of torpedoes. Just like as well, they're faster than my ships. They're faster than my ships if my ships were in a intact state as well. So, like, that's like the big problem I've got. The Germans are just more advanced in general. Buki, turn away to the southeast. Zuakaku, do the same. Turn to the southeast. We're going to bail out this way if we can't do the other way. Instead they are around with the Amagi and that. Okay, Amagi, Haruna, and Tenryu. Up that way, please. And Tenryu, smoke if you can. Nurakura, I think you're on an okay enough course that I can let you go. Essentially, right now, we're doing our best to dodge their fleet. I'm gonna make the decision. I'm sending Fast Fleet home. Like, I'm gonna run it differently than how I did last episode. Fast Fleet's gonna go home. Fast Fleet's gonna go home. They're gonna replenish, which then, in a replenished state, they would also have, in theory, enough crew that they can then not immediately die whilst being under fire from the other ships. Now this is like this is the slow fleet. And slow fleet. Do I want to fight with slow fleet against the German ships that are potentially more powerful? I say let's do it. Let's... But do I want to do it, though? Because Fast Fleet's going to go back in regardless. If Fast Fleet's going to go back in, I'm gonna have Slow Fleet fight. Slow Fleet is going to fight. Why? Well, because I say so. Because I say so, Slow Fleet is going to fight. We've done the more cowardly way, I think, enough for the past couple episodes that I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and have this be a Kentai Kessen or a decisive battle. We are probably going to take the first loss with the destroyer here. That is just one of those, it's unfortunate, but it's expected situations. But if I can have it die sending out torpedoes, which it's done, you've done your duty. I'm going to point you in that direction. If you escape, good. If you don't, oh well. Oh well, you've sent torpedoes their way. And they look good on the Kaiser Cara de Gross. Yep. They've hit the Kaiser Cara de Gross in the stern. They didn't hit the Seton, unfortunately, but... Oh, hold on. They've hit another cruiser, though. They've hit the Rostock in the stern. Okay, Isuzu, if you do want to send your torpedoes out to anyone, you have my full blessing to go do so. Alright, Turlinger. Oh, these are older armoured cruisers. Okay, sort of makes the explanation to me as to why they're so slow and we're not being torpedoed to death yet by at least those cruisers. Now, I'm going to do the tried and tested 180-degree turn of inconvenience. Isuzu, if you can send your torpedoes out that way, that would be glorious. Okay, Isuzu, same as the previous destroyer, you are going to be pointed in that direction. If you live, great. If you don't, well, you've at least done your duty. It's that sort of situation again. My ships are actually faring better than I thought they would be. Capital ship-wise. Light ship-wise, yeah, we're in the expected. A gear is flash-fired, which I think that probably means a gear is going to go down, so if you can swap your fire out to Brandenburg, that will be okay. But we're done. We're done not fighting. And I actually think I'm kind of glad now I came back to fight, because Brandenburg is exploding, a gear has exploded, and both have sunk. Got Siegfried over there, we've got quite a few of their cruisers there sunk. Werf and Karl de Gross are over there. Like, yeah, we're doing better than I thought we would. We're doing better than I thought we would against this fleet. And for literally to give you guys better content than you got in the past episodes, this ain't doing bad. Okay, so on to the battlecruiser Gunais now. Yeah, battlecruiser Gunais now, please. Oh, that was a crippling. That was a crippling if I ever saw one. Okay, you got the Undying there. Okay, if you can start sending secondary shells the destroyer's way. And I want another 180-degree turn as soon as. More shots are firing against Gunais now, which is good. Nishan's taking a bit of fire. Sinasoku is a bit damaged there. Isuzu is barely hanging on. But she's hanging on, so she's okay, I guess. Right. Switch fire to the Oldenburg. Oh, Hiryu's taking fire. Honestly, I wouldn't mind losing Hiryu, all things considered, because Hiryu's an old pre-Dreadnought. Like, yeah, victory points wise, it'd be like, oh, we lost her, and they're going to get the victory points for sinking her, but in terms of actual fleet-wise, we're not actually going to lose all too much if Hiryu goes down. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be as bad as if Sinasoku gets structured out like she probably is going to, unless we do something, which I'm doing that something now. Okay, secondaries over to V27. Oldenburg is going down, which is perfect. Werf's flash fired, which is good. Move on to the 6th. Now, move on to the Friedrich Karl, because Friedrich Karl has got 36 centimeter, well, roughly like 36 centimeter guns or something like that. Alright, North Carolina. Want you to turn, if possible. You've just lost half structure. Great. And half flooding. More. Great. Just great. Okay, North Carolina, you are being left to your own devices. It's essentially turn that way and hope you live situation. Turn that way if you live, great. If you die, oh shit, but I expect you to live. Go for 27 with the secondaries. Uh-oh. Okay, North Carolina's gone down, which is bad for us. Like, yeah, it ain't good. Uh-oh. What it also ain't good. That's Issei. Well, I guess we had the first blows, and they're just getting even with us. Yeah, that's Issei gone. Ushakov, Nishin, and Hiryu. You guys are what we're relying on now, and that doesn't look good for Ushakov. Or Nishin, actually, come to think of it. Ah! No, bloody hell. Avocado's gonna kill me for Ushakov. Come on, can we at least sink the Friedrich Karl before we die? Or hell, just sink any more of their ships in general. I'm aware Slow Fleet ain't gonna make it. I probably think of Slow Fleet only Sinasoku's gonna make it. Nishin and Hiryu, they'd definitely have been visited by the luck demon that's on Tengu if they survive this. But I don't think Hiryu's gonna survive it. No, Hiryu ain't gonna survive. Neither is Cedric Carl, though. Now, Nishin... Nishin ain't gonna make it, most likely. Yeah, in comes more torpedoes, which... That wasn't the death blow, though. But... I think Nishin's gonna go. It's either gonna go, or we're gonna... In the most fortunate of cases, we're gonna get the end battle just come up right now. But that's not going to happen. The Nishin ain't going to make it. We're going to lose Slow Fleet. Which is part to my mismanagement, but honestly... I don't think we're even, though. Us and the Germans. Yeah, the loss of Slow Fleet ain't good at all to me. It means I'm gonna have to keep Fast Fleet out. I'm gonna have to keep Fast Fleet out, which I don't want to do, but I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, and then that's the nail in the coffin for Isuzu. Come on, end battle screen. Come on, end battle. Pop up. Pop up. You've already killed off 5 of my capital ships and 2 of my light ships. Do you have it in your hearts to give mercy to 1 ship? To just 1? Hell, we kept one of your capital ships 100% intact. Could you let me keep one of mine 29% intact? Yeah, please just let me keep the Sinasoku. She'll be more of an inconvenience kept alive than... Yes! We at least escaped with 1 ship! Okay, so... The Germans, of their 6 battleships, lost 4 of them and 2 battlecruisers. We lost 5 of their... we lost 7, they lost 13. They lost all the heavy cruisers, all their battlecruisers, 4 of their battleships, 3 of their destroyers. Like... Overall, I think it's one of those, tactically, we have the victory. Strategically, they have the victory. Now, we have the retirement homes, the 2 surviving retirement homes left to battle with now. So, Slow Fleet's dead. Fast Fleet is combat incapable, but we must keep her out now, which is great. Just great, you know? But I was planning to send fast fleet back, which was like, well, if I'm going to send them back, I might as well see if slow fleet can do anything. And now slow fleet's dead, so... So yeah, pretty much now we are reliant on the Hail Mary fleet, which is this fleet. And I think that's basically it. You guys turn back. And sort of come to the realization, if we're relying on this fleet alone as our most intact fleet, we just need to disengage. Nothing else, just disengage. Thinking maybe charge into the French cruisers with my ships there, but no, just disengage. Just disengage. Send torpedoes if you want to, but we're disengaging. We're disengaging. If any of those torpedoes actually do their job, good. If they don't, oh well. Thinking about it in the grand scheme of things, this fleet has already done what I intended it to do many episodes ago when I assembled it, which was to, in just one massive Hail Mary, ambush and sink a French battleship, which we did. We did that to the dot. We sent in all the destroyers, and they dealt with the battleship before the battleship could really do anything. And the 4 light cruisers were brought on as extra help just in case we needed them. And then so was the Shokaku and Sagami, which are the 2 pre-Dreadnoughts here. And then Shokaku and Sagami then showed the French that just because we carry retirement homes don't mean that they're bad. Although in this case, I'm not risking the retirement homes because the retirement homes is pretty much all we have combat capable. But yeah, that was definitely a defeat if, in the strategic terms, the loss of slow fleet. Well, I say loss of slow... Yeah, it's essentially the loss of the entire fleet, of slow fleet. Because of slow fleet, only Sinasoka got out. And she got out in a horribly crippled state, so... Okay, Fast Fleet. I have a change of plan involving you. You're not actually doing the retreat away plan now because, well, things have changed. Things have changed for the worse. Okay, so we're overcapped on dockyards. Sinasoku isn't going to be out for a while. The Marillions are 10 months away. We're not going to be getting the Marillions for a while. Those repairs are going to be 2 months. It's going to be 3 months on stuff there. But yeah, if I have Fast Fleet focus down Tsingtao and maybe as well focus taking up the rest of that German formation there, then I think we might be in a relatively decent placement to maybe fight back. Maybe. Oh, I just realised what that save loss is also entitled. Avocado's light cruiser design didn't get built. Yeah, the torpedo boats are gone. North Carolina, gone. Your entire class is gone. Your entire class is gone. Hiryu, gone. Fukushimas are crippled down to only 3 ships. And we navally are crippled down to just barely enough to continue operating as a navy. Like, literally our 2 only active battleships, can you really call them that still these days? They're pre-Dreadnoughts. Now, I'm going to abandon Wei Highway. I'm going to focus on Tsingtao. If I can take Tsingtao, then we're in a bit of a better placement than we were. Now, Fast Fleet is going to deal the devastating blow against what remains of that German fleet, which is going to be good. Okay. Sooner or later, be a human woman hater. It's inevitable. And to become one, you gotta really hate to love them. Human woman hater. I got that song stuck in my head. For those of you who don't know, that's a song by this band called Extreme. Yes, they're the same band that do More Than Words, but... Okay, so Siegfried, he only got light damage from that last engagement. The bastard. Also is responsible partially for the sinking of 5 of our capital ships. Of course. The surviving heavy cruiser happens to be of the modern type. Which we have problems with the modern type of heavy cruiser that the Germans have. They've caused so many problems that I'm going to deal with it first. At least these cruisers are older types. I just might take some of their modern heavy cruisers just for the fact that they're good. Nurakura, you're going in too close. Too close. Too close. Too close. What are you going in too close? Siegfried with mains, secondary to the destroyers. B-22, I thought you launched already. Well, you didn't. And that's going to be capital ship number 6, Nurakura, going down. Like, for those of you saying my campaigns usually have me being successful and winning and all, this is for you. Oh, fuck off. Oh, you at least didn't penetrate through that surviving bulkhead. There's some good news. Okay, Siegfried's gone down. Where are the rest of my battle cruisers going? Haruna's well out of line. Everyone's well out of line. B-22's lost torps to 3. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Turn off your torpedoes. Okay, Nurakura's gonna make it. That's good. Right. Harana. You are to detach. The rest of you are to form up behind Amagi if you can. You're all a bunch of fools. You're all a bunch of fools. Focus on one ship! And focus down sinking the one fucking ship! Stop screaming if you have to now. Just leave. Just leave, you destroyers. Leave. Nurakura is out of here now. That's good. That's good at least. Lipe. Oh god, look out for Trainlop. Trainlop still has full crew. Full torpedoes, sorry. Trainlop's gone down, that's good. Just 2 more to go. 2 more to go, come on. Okay, that's done. Have you seriously moved my covers like that to cocoon yourself? Okay. Won the dogs. This is going to be a turn and run situation. Like, you had your Grand Fleet Battle, and you had your Grand Massacre. So I think we're good on those counts. Good news for us, the Frenchies aren't as well equipped as the Germans. Which means we just ended up bailing out of that alive, which is good. What isn't good? The Russians are navally invading now. Fuck. I can do 2 turns. 2 turns, then I've got to send... I'm going to send a fleet over to help that out. And I don't know who I can send. Yeah, now Nurakura. Fuck this. Fuck this. When can I peace out? Yeah, we're going to lose Northeast China. We're probably going to lose Laotang Peninsula, which isn't good. Right. Yeah, we got... How many turns? 2 turns and that repair. 2 turns that we got another battle cruiser to play with. An intact one at that. Money goes there. Money into transport capacity. We need to get our transport cap back up. Right, we got 2 light cruiser repairs sorted. We got fleet meeting galore again. Not good. Alright. Okay, so it's another building your ship screen. That's good. Not good, but... So, I'm going to need to build replacements as slow fleet. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to have to replace the slow fleet. But I was umming and ahhing about it because like we didn't really have the ability to do that, but or let's just say the doctrinal incentive to, but well, we've had something that beats out doctrine. I guess goodbye Shokaku. The thing that beats out doctrine is necessity. It's out of necessity now. We have to rebuild the old. We have to build a new slow battleship. We have to bring the slow fleet back. But we had the Marillions we're building currently, and repairs we got to do, and it's like, I don't know if I can redo the old fleet or not. Like, maybe we could. Charlie! Well, at least Fast Fleet has its full light cruiser formation back. Tenryu is still damaged, but honestly, I can deal with Tenryu being damaged a lot better than, well, I thought it would be, but so we're taking out the Lubeck now. Now, I am just noting that these victories are coming from the older ships of the German formation, and, well, to some extent, some of the newer ones with those capital ships, but right, I'm going to have to decisively choose what I do next. And my decisively choose what I do next is, I need to go fucking save, Laotan Peninsula. Right. We're in a case of I need a reliably quick build design to fill out numbers. A small quick build design to fill out numbers. That's going to be a destroyer. That's going to be a destroyer because, well, I do want to see what the experimental heavy cruiser is. Experimental heavy cruiser is something we can do shortly, but right now I need a small, reliable design, and these destroyers seem like they can fit the bill. Small 1,000 tonner, if I can. Okay, that's 1.12 is about as small as we can go. That's fine. It's fine. You got a projected 6-month build, which is fine, I guess. I'm gonna... As much as I want these destroyers to be like an upgrade to previous designs, this is in no way going to be an upgrade to previous designs. It's more out of necessity downgrade. You are going to be oil equipped though from the start, so that's something to help you, I guess. Oil equipped forced induction boilers. You're going pretty much the standard historical Japanese way of things with your secondary gun layout there. Just thinking, but like, this is going to be a very weird element to their design. They're going to have a single tube at the very forward end of the ship. But no. Or could I can do it. I can fit the triple in, so we're going to go the triple. You're going to reduce load. But you're keeping relatively simple, but then also as well, like, you're small, simple, but also as well you're fitted with some modicum of modern safety equipment. Like, those stuff are going the way that we usually have it. Hards reduced. Like, yeah, this thing isn't going to win any major beauty contests. It's not going to be the best there is, but for an emergency build, which this thing is, it's decent enough. Oh, secondary tower. Fun. I forgot about that. Like, these things are probably, I'm thinking, more along the lines of a fast destroyer escort than proper destroyer. But it just also goes to show how much of a rush we're in to build it, and how compact we have to make it. It's probably It's probably overloaded for its particular design, but given circumstances, I'm not complaining. 10 of you in. And I'll get 10 more. I'll get more going once once we have another one of the battlecruiser repairs. Well, we have the one battlecruiser repair completed now, so yeah, it's going to be more. There's going to be, thank the heavens, more repairs going in. Well, going out back to sea. Back to being an assist to us. Fight to the end against the Russians. Okay, this is This is a fight that I don't really want to take because I need that battle cruiser back out at sea. Back out at sea with the fast fleet. I want to fight that force, but I want it with the entire fast fleet. Although, well, that isn't. Well, yeah, that is an old-looking armored cruiser and stuff. I know those light cruisers like the back of my palm by this point. And like the Germans, the Russians. Well, the Russians were the ones who started the torpedo spamming cruisers that then the Germans also went for. So, yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see why I'm kind of not wanting to do this right now. And I'm not doing this right now, I'm instead running from it. Running from the problems I have. Ain't gonna solve them, just delay them. Why I keep doing this, I don't really know. But all I know is that this fleet is not going to die today. Oh no, it's not going to die today. No. Okay, Fast Fleet in its current state has found 16-inch armed Russian battle cruiser. Okay, Port Arthur lot, you guys there, join up with Fast Fleet. Go. Right, I got Sagami 2 turns at Fort Bayard. Oh yeah, Shokark's gone down. So, you know what, I think we're going to send Sagami to scrap as well. The Shokakus are gone as well. And then these cruisers are going to run up north. Run up north. We're going to go deal with... We're going to try and deal with the Russians. Mark 1 18-inch guns in 2 turns. But probably at the sacrifice of getting the... Probably at the sacrifice of getting the German stuff, we are abandoning... We are going to save the Latin Peninsula. Give me Thailand and Laos. And the money, thank you. That's bad. That's not the formation I wanted to fight against, but... barking! Charlie! This needs tuning, but if I can tune it, then I've actually got a guitar in the correct tuning to play Welcome Home by Cody Canberra more accurately. Come on. Okay. Well, this is going to be a runaway situation again, because, well, yeah. You could have been all I wanted, but you aren't honest, now get in the ground. So down, 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 dun da da dun down, dun da 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 dun down. As I presume. Okay, up all I do, hang on to. Here I lay to rest. Right, I need to... Oh yeah, I need to give the bad news to the Mad Admiral. His battle cruiser was lost. Well, his battleship was lost. And, bad news. Your battleship is dead, and cruisers got lost in a save. Right, Given Titan battle, that's good. No encounter this time. So we've beasted out with France, which is good. We now have 2 extra provinces to where did Nurakuka go? Oh, she teleported to Kamarick Bay. Oh, because she went into Northeast China, but then Northeast China fell, and so the game always does it that your ships that are in provinces that have fallen move in whatever state they are to a different port randomly, like they simulate They simulate the crew escaping with the ship to a different port, whatever. Yeah. Now, we're gonna need to retake Northeast China. There's no doubt about it. But here's the thing. Do I try and hold off until we've pieced out with Germany? I want to, but I think if we're going to have any hope of getting it, we're going to have to go for it now. British Empire had to break old alliances, which they weren't in this war, so they weren't. Their alliance wasn't helping the Germans. Hopefully, it wasn't helping the Germans anyway. But if it was, it's no longer happening. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh. No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare tell me we soft-locked. Tweaks and fixes unit ornaments, same keys already added. No! Well, that's the end of this series, everyone. It's soft-locked again. That's the problem with Dip Great Game, is that you get this sometimes. Sometimes, but it happens less with Great Game, but sometimes you can get it that provinces rebel and then invade each other and then you soft-lock. That's what's happened. The game soft-locked itself. Which means that this campaign has come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my suffering through this entire campaign. And I'll be back with a new one, well, later today. For Twitch viewers. For YouTube viewers, it would probably be like tomorrow or something. Silent servers going silent.